figure out what is better, PC mouse pad and keyboard or a straight gamepad. Now, how can I choose on which is better for me? I'm going to show you in today's video. Welcome to Games and Entertainment. Now, on today's episode of Games and Entertainment, we're going to talk about keyboard and mouse. Keyboard, mouse, and gamepad. I keep saying keyboard and mouse, but keyboard, mouse, and gamepad when it comes to gaming. What is better? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It all depends on your comfortability. If you're comfortable, especially this is strictly for PC gamers. Now, of course, Xbox. If you got an Xbox or a PlayStation, I don't need you to comment going, "Hey, doofus, controller." Well, yeah, we kind of know what you stand with, all right. But I'm talking about those who are heavy PC gaming, like myself. It all depends on what is best for you. Um, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Straight up honest. This is me. I never ever in my life used this keypad when it came to games. Now, the weird thing about it is when I had my Legion Go at the time before I sold it because I didn't like it, but I actually like playing with the little joystick controllers, all right? But I always use a controller, and especially an Xbox controller. Why? And I'm going to give you a reason why. Because I was coming from an Xbox system, right? So I came from an Xbox gaming system. Of course, I had the PlayStation and stuff like that, but I came from an Xbox gaming system. And when I at the time got into PC gaming, I got an Xbox controller and stuck with it. Now there are some games you will want to use a keyboard and mouse, mainly FPS games, shooting games, but even that I still rather play with a controller. I mean, I, I'm not against playing with a keyboard and mouse. I'm not just going, oh no, I'm standing on controllers. No, at times I, I thought about playing with a keyboard and mouse, but I just got so used to playing with a controller. It's a lot more simpler, a lot more easier to control. I don't have to see. The thing is with a keyboard, some of these games are very complex. You got to really know where to, as far as whether turn, whether what keys to press when it comes to certain games. Now shooters, I will say when it comes to straight shooters, FPS shooters, it is a lot more easier to use a keyboard and mouse because I mean you're just using your mouse pad and pressing like walk and pressing the letter S to walk backwards and sort of like space and tap, shift and stuff like that. But when it comes to other games like Hitman, Splinter Cell, different type of fighting games, I can imagine that will be kind of difficult to get started because you're pressing so many different keys, you're doing so much when it comes to the mouse, you may have a hard, difficult time playing and having a great experience versus using a controller. So it's just it's easier to use a controller. In my opinion, it's a lot more easier to use a controller versus a keyboard and mouse. Again, now I know I said earlier on I never played with my keyboard and mouse. I just realized that's a lie because I have played some games with keyboard and mouse. Some. Because let me explain something. On Steam, some of these games that we're playing on Steam, uh, the controller aspect of it is a little difficult. Games like Ready or Not, I do play with a keyboard and mouse. I will admit, I do play games like Ready or Not keyboard and mouse, but that's because I pretty much ain't got no other choice. I mean, there are game pads that modders made. Thank God for that. But the gameplay of it playing with a controller is a lot more aggravating. It is a lot more difficult. Now, games like Ready or Not, I will play with keyboard and mouse. Games like Call of Duty, I will play with a keyboard and mouse. Uh, Mainly those two games. Again, and I know Call of Duty you can play with a controller because I don't need somebody in the comments going, "Hey, wait a minute, I play with a controller. What are you talking about, Slim?" Now, calm down, okay? Again, some games you can play with a keyboard and mouse. it works perfectly. Me, in my case, I play with a keyboard and mouse if I don't have a choice. Again, with ready or not, I play with a keyboard and mouse. Even retro games like Rainbow Six Vegas 2, I had to play with a keyboard and mouse. I hated it, but in order for me to play that game, I had to play with a keyboard and mouse. I didn't have no other choice. I mean, I downloaded the game, I got to playing it, I hooked my controller up, and lo and behold, it didn't recognize, and I had to use my keyboard and mouse. So there are some caveats when it comes to keyboard and mouse where it is great, but most of the time, I'm using, I'm just straight up using my controller, and I'm using my controller. It's a lot more simpler, a lot more easier. All you do is just press it, you Bluetooth it to your computer, and you're good to go. You're not trying to run, figure out all these different keys and numbers and all this. To me, it's a lot more work. I just like to come in, play the game, put my controller on, and just play the game. You know what I'm saying? Versus getting on a keyboard. Because even when I play games like Ready or Not and Rainbow Six Vegas 2 and certain other games, I still had to look down and okay, I'm make sure that I'm actually pressing the right keys so I don't F up. But controller, I don't have to press. I can just literally lean back like this and just play. Versus sitting up looking like DJ Khaled in the meme, tight shouldered. When you play PC games, your shoulders for some reason go like this. You all tensed up, and you can't move your neck. You're doing this and pressing keys. It's like, no, man. I'd rather jump in, grab a controller, sit back and relax, and kick some ass in some video games. But let me know what you guys think. Keyboard or mouse? Which is better for you? Do you like playing keyboard, strictly keyboard or mouse, or do you like controllers? Hey, guys, it's up to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're new to PC gaming and you never played PC gaming and you're trying to figure out, well, should I stick to keyboard and mouse? You may have some people going, oh, well, you're not a real gamer if you still use a controller with a PC. What are you doing? Ignore them. You guys, it all depends on your comfortability. It all depends on your comfortability and what you're comfortable playing with. And that's just my answer. It's your boy Slim the Streamer, aka Slim William Games. Thanks for watching Games and Entertainment, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.